Ridiculous. Australia, Australia was colonized by illegal people, and now they want to deport some. It's like you should deport the original ones. Hey, stop it, stop. But you see how the English countries are being more and more rednecks, based on the nonsense coming out of the United States and what they're getting away with. The concept of human rights, it's ridiculous that you guys even believe in it. The terrorist organization, the IDF, targets a 14-story building because they believe there was Hamas militants in there, or people that have heard the name Hamas. I don't know what it is. But anyways, Zionists are obviously worse than Hamas when it comes to terrorism. So can you imagine if countries around the world started targeting buildings where Zionists are? There'd be a lot of buildings in Israel that would be going down. Or places where they visit, like in the United States and the White House and things like this, right? So you're being ridiculous. You're like writing your own history as you go along, and you're getting away with it because there's only you. There's only the Homo communion. As far as I know, I'm the only self-actualized Homo sapien that actually walks the talk of being an Homo sapien. So I don't know what's the use. What's the use, kind of. I almost feel like telling the RCMP I'd prefer getting a terminal diagnosis than getting into a situation of being hired by you with all the red flags. And it's really cruel. It's really, people would ask me, hey Martin, do you wish you weren't born? And the answer is yes. And the answer is yes in a way you don't understand, because you don't understand. Then they would say, oh, but you didn't just have bad things, you had good things. Oh yeah, definitely enjoyed the good things. But when you're not born, it's not like you're somewhere else and you're aware of the bad and the good. When you're not born, you're just not born. And the main argument why I would prefer to not have been born is, if I would have been the person that self-actualizes into an Homo sapien, when we'd already passed as a failed primate species all the tipping points to self-correct and to not keep devolving ourselves and take the whole biosphere down with us, which happened before I was born, all the tipping points passing. And I could include the social tipping points, right, of the aggressor, right, the person, the species responsible for the Anthropocene. Here's an example, okay? First, I wake up, and some of the first thoughts is how I'm upset about living in a building managed by owned and managed by religious people. But it's the only thing I could get as a very employable, multi-diploma, multi-work industry experience, high levels of work ethics. And that's some of the first thoughts I get, is how upsetting it is that the last text I got from the landlord was, I hope things improve. And it's his job to improve them. And he makes it worse instead with lateral violence. And he probably goes home and prays at night that things improve instead of doing his job to improve things. And that's you. That's just an example that you don't want to connect too much to reality, because if you do, you'll have to realize first you don't have the skill sets to deal with it. Then you'll realize you're too intellectually lazy to deal with it. And then you'll realize you'd rather roll the dice on your kids and grandkids' generation and prayer and hope for the best with your false hope. That's the species I share DNA with. And it's pretty pathetic, because it's not like CBC doesn't present me news evidence that is the species that I share DNA with.